Let me tell you two of my most favorite expressions, neither of which are particularly fun and frivolous for most people, but I think they're both really profound and helpful. So before I share them with you, my name is Geoff Laughton, yourrelationshiparchitect.com. And here are the two sayings, and this is going to lead to what I want to talk about today. First saying is suffering is optional. Hold on to that one for a moment. The other one is the truth will set you free. But first, it'll probably piss you off. Now, I didn't create either one of them, but both of those have been mainstays of how I keep myself sane, how I tend to work with clients, couples, individuals, and have been using it for 25 years now. Now, if you think for a moment, what might those two have in common? How might they relate? How might they relate to you and what you might be dealing with in your life in general, or in your relationship in particular, if you're in one? And if you're one of those who are single and really, really want another relationship and are dating and have a track record of relationships not working out the way that you wanted them to or hoped they would, this lesson is really, really critical, as are those two expressions. So what causes suffering? Well, to the average mind, in a relationship, it's easy to go, that one is causing me suffering. My partner not being the way I want them to be, my partner not talking to me the way I want them to talk to me, that's creating my suffering. If they would just change these things, then I'd be happy. We could be happy. Well, suffering is really caused by a refusal, a stubborn refusal at that, to deal with what's real. What I mean by that is to deal with what's actually going on, to deal with the truth. And that's where the truth will set you free, but first it'll piss you off. And I guess I would add now, and it might hurt your feelings temporarily. You know, you might have to go through a little bit of pain. But here's the thing I pose to you, particularly if you have been dealing with any situation with a partner for months, years even, that still drives you crazy, maybe has you feel trapped, certainly has you feel frustrated, and you know it's all going on when you don't want to have sex, you'd hardly talk to each other about anything other than who's picking up the kids and who's going to go get the salsa for the barbecue. You know, any of those things are signs that a truth is not being told. A truth isn't being dealt with. And when that happens, you suffer. You're suffering. I deal with people all the time that spend years, decades even, where they are not happy in their relationship or they're not happy in their life. And they keep looking for solutions that require them to do something other than the one thing that can make a crucial difference. And what's that one thing? Tell the friggin' truth to yourself first. Now, you got to keep in mind, you guys, I'm in my early 60s. So I'm kind of looking at, I don't have more time in front of me than I have behind me anymore. So younger people that are watching this, I know this is like another old fart trying to give you good advice. And to the older people, middle-aged older people that are watching me right now, even as important, if not more, for you to really try this on. You don't have to agree with me, but I encourage you to try it on. If you keep feeling trapped, depressed, always mildly to not so mildly irritated with your partner, frustrated more often than not, what I'm telling you that I urge you to really take in is you're feeling that way not because of your partner, not because of your boss, not because of how much money you're making or not making. Those are nothing more than symptoms and triggers. What's really going on is you are not living in your truth. And to be fair, you may not know what that is, but if you're going through any of those symptoms I just rattled off, you need to find out. You need to get to the heart of what is really true, because I guarantee you that any of those symptoms and a general kind of, blah, that all has to do with where you are out of integrity with yourself. And if you can get to the heart of that, which is something I can help you with, but if you want to get to the heart of that, then you've got to work on it with your partner. And you've got to work on it by being honest and being willing to risk it all, because after all, if you're like my mom and dad were, a lot of people have an enormous capacity for suffering. My parents, God love them, they both suffered and tolerated so much crap with each other for 49 years. Year 50, my mom was dying, so they found some peace with each other. But do you really want to wait until you're dying to live? And to live a love affair with you that then, if you're lucky and you use skills that are teachable, you actually can make your relationship alive, your career alive, and so forth. Well, why would you not do that? Help me understand that. I'm really seriously wanting to try and understand that. So, that's my message for today. If you got comments, if you've got stories you want to share, you can certainly leave them in the comment section, or if you want to have it be private, there's a link in the description of the video right above, and you can click on that link and give me feedback. It'll be totally anonymous. I'm not going to share it with NPR or the internet. So talk to me. And if you want some help, then you can go to yourrelationshiparchitect.com and click on the relationship help link. And that gives you an avenue to find out what you could do about how the foundation of your relationship is or isn't. All right, everybody. What we need now is love, and then more love on top of that. So no matter how you might be feeling, go out and give it. You need it. The world needs it. See you next time. Take care.